Miniwargamer Dave here from Miniwargaming.com. Welcome to the realm of awesome. Let's build a list in this video. 2,000 points of Blood Angel goodness. This is the area of the game where you really start to bring out the true feelings that you have for your opponent, because you're able to field so many different types of configurations and combinations and conglomerations and carnage. You're going to be really, really happy with this, I promise you. This is actually ridiculous. I created this list and it worked so well that I fielded it and I loved it, and I fielded it and I loved it, and it's going to be, you know, I just got to show you. I can't describe it enough. I just got to show you. Yeah, that's right. All infantry. That's right. You might be thinking, but Dave, Blood Angels have so much more to offer than just regular guys. Why would you do that? Well, let me tell you. This list will work so well for you that you're going to be really tempted to just field this list all the time, because it really won't disappoint you. Let's start with the HQ choices. 2 sanguinary priests. They're not actually sanguinary priests. They are proxying as 2 librarians. For representation purposes, I have placed them there, and they are each equipped with jump packs, and their psychic abilities are Blood Lance and Sanguine Sword. You want that strength 10 in close combat. We have discussed librarians in past videos, and so I'm not going to focus on these guys in this video. I'm going to focus on the infantry behind them. 4 assault marine squads. They're each equipped with their typical Melta guns, plural, and power fists. There are no sanguinary priests in this army, but that's okay. The fact that you have 4 squads of assault marines kind of makes up for the fact that there aren't any sanguinary priests on the battlefield. You got more bodies, more wounds, more ability to kill stuff, more targets. Now, in the game that, in one of the games that I have fielded, that I have played recently with these guys, I had the choice to combat squad them to make it even more annoying for the opponent. I chose not to, because you kind of have more strength in numbers clumped together. I could have combat squatted them, but because we were playing kill points, I didn't. So good thing I knew that before I deployed, right? I tell you, 4 of these squads on the battlefield, it's just so much fun to watch. It really is crazy, because your opponent scrambles. They don't know what to do. You have so much mobility, and you're shooting all over the map of the terrain battlefield that your opponent just gets confused, and it's just hilarious. You're gonna love it so much. I just wish that I could go into your house right now and I could watch you field this army against your opponent, and to see the face, the expression on their face, and to see how much they hurt and the nightmares that they will have because of this. Tension will go up, frustration will ensue, and you will not be disappointed. Now let's go to the infantry behind them. I'm going to start with a wide shot here just to show you how many models there are. But what you are looking at is 3 heavy support choice squads. There's 3 Devastator 10-man squads there. They are combat squatted into 5-man squads. Just going to focus on one of them right now. And when I say focus, of course I mean just zoom in, because we're talking about them all as a whole. They are each equipped with missile launchers. Do you know how many missile launchers are in an army where 3 Devastator squads are fielded, and there's 4 in each squad? Yeah, that equals 12, right? But because you're combat squatting them, you're essentially, you essentially have 6 Devastator squads. It's not essentially, it is, you have 6 Devastator squads. And the good thing about that is that target priority. What the heck does your opponent shoot at? It really doesn't matter what they shoot at, because there's so much more of the same. They got so much more firepower at them. If these guys were in one squad, it wouldn't be as effective. It just wouldn't be. and you wouldn't be able to field as much, because if one squad is tied up, that's 4 missiles that are tied up. But if it's combat squatted, if one squad is tied up, you still got another 2 somewhere else that are shooting where they wouldn't be able to otherwise. Oh man. Only in a 2,000 point list would you be able to do this and get away with it, because you have so many points to spare. And the sheer number of guys, like, you have enough models here to rival a horde army. It's just so many guys on the field. It's just so much fun to see. My opponent, when I brought it in, this was, what was this, 2 games ago? His face was awesome, because he was like, oh crap, that's so many guys. What do I do? I had no idea what he was bringing. He had no idea what I was bringing. And I'm not going to tell you the outcome of the game, but what I will tell you is that it was a difficult time for him to get anywhere, because there was just so many guys. It was a good fight though. Let's zoom out. You're looking at 72 models there. That's a lot of models. That's just so many wounds. That's 72 wounds. Hold on. 74 wounds. Librarians have 2 wounds each. It's crazy. It's craziness. Please field this. Share the joy that I had, that I have had when I fielded this. It's just so good. Just please do it. Leave a comment. Tell me how it has worked out for you. Tell me if you've done anything similar to this. I want to know every juicy detail. You know, this video, more than it is explaining what all the war gear is and everything, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? If you've watched these videos from the beginning, you know what everything is. You know what Devastators are, what they have, what Assault Marines are, what they have. Basically, this configuration is an idea. It's a blueprint. It gives you the idea to do it. Where did I get the idea to do this? I think one night I was just up and I was using Army Builder and I was creating different lists. And I thought, I wonder how my army would look if I fielded all infantry. How could I do that, and how can it be most effective? So this is what I came up with. And then I experimented and I tried it, and it worked out so beautifully. I am so excited about this. It is just sheer awesome. So thank you very much for joining me in this video. This is the infantry side of this 2,000 point list. In the next video, I will go over another 2,000 point list, and it will be not so much infantry. It'll be kind of on the opposite spectrum. So stay tuned for that. Happy wargaming.